Okay, I am definitely not done with my project here. I haven't paid attention to anything that I'm doing, but you will spend more time editing and finessing this. But I do want to show you a couple things before you export. Now, the export button or share button is right here. But I want to show you, okay, you can get to these same options under the Final Cut menu, Preferences, and I want you to go there. Go to Final Cut Pro, Preferences, and we're going to make some changes in the destinations. Okay, first of all, I want you to look at the 1080p destinations. Now, this is 1080p, typical, that's what I want you to do, it's M4V. Instead of adding to a playlist, change that to do nothing. Do the same thing on 720p, do nothing. And on the default, it should be, we don't need it to open with anything. We don't need it to open with anything. I do need you to create a second. You're going to duplicate this one and put it above, drag it above, and rename it to say 480p. All right? And then you need to make sure that it's 480 here. All right? So now notice how the 480 tells me Apple devices H.264 by 480. The 720 also, and they all say do nothing. The 1080p, do nothing. The master file, do nothing. Okay? Make sure you have those four in your destinations area. Now, we can get into more details on those later. Okay? So you can close this. Now, when you are ready to export, don't have anything selected because we've had bad luck with one of them selected. You might end up exporting only that. But you will click your share icon. And depending on what I ask for, you know what? We probably need to change that one too, the 4K. Well, no, we'll never do 4K. Are you kidding? I might just have you export things as 720p. All right? So you'll export. It has the settings. It's the last chance for you to change any settings, but hopefully you've done it right. And it says next. If this says share, stop. Stop and ask me, stop and ask someone else how to change it. The reason it says share is because you forgot to change it from this. Okay? If you leave it library, it's going to import into your iTunes library, and we don't want it there. We can't do anything with it there. Just make sure it says do nothing and it says next. Then you'll click next. You'll put it somewhere where you can find it. Movies is a good folder, or you can put it on your desktop. That's fine. I like movies because it's a movie and we know where to find it. Click save, and then again, you have to wait for this to finish. It's not done. Click this. Watch. When that gets to 100%, your video is exported. And then look for the file. Right here you should get a message. Look for it and click show. That'll help you find it. We know where we put it, so I'm going to go ahead and close that. I'm going to quit Final Cut Pro, and I'm going to show you it was in our movies. So open up a new window, go to movies. This is the file you will turn in. Do not turn in your Final Cut library.